life a little bit easier and be involved in these big fights. And obviously with the big fights come the big PDs.
It must have been really tough for your family last year, Anthony, with everything that happened around about last Christmas. But I guess now you can go and have a really nice time with your family and celebrate being world champion.
Yeah, I'm going to ring my mum. Well, someone would have rang her by now to ring my mum to tell her that I'm world champion because she won't watch it. But it's been a tough year for us all, really, do you know? And it's I'm so thankful to have the family that I do and the friends around me that I do. They've helped get me through it, and I'm glad that I can reward them with this world title.
Can we have a quick word on the support out there, because they're always incredible for you, aren't they?
It's unbelievable. Like my little brother, he's 17 and he tells me before I go out and they're singing your name. And one of the lads from the gym on the Smiths, they said, "This is all for you," and it's mad to do. Honestly, I have to pinch myself and think, yeah. Walking down the corridor, I can hear them all singing, and it's like, it wasn't that long ago I was there paying, you know, for a ticket to watch some of the names we just mentioned, you Ricky Hatton and other fighters there.
It took a while for you to watch the other video. This one will be a lot easier, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. I've not saw it yet for the finish yet, but I'll probably watch it a bit now when I get in.
You dedicated the fight at the end to somebody.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit on that.
Yeah, there's a young lad, James Barrett, God bless him. He was a big fan of ours, and I went and saw him a few months back, and he was going to come to the fight tonight. He was saying how he couldn't wait for it, but he lost his battle with cancer. He took a turn for the worst, and he couldn't be here tonight. All his family was here, and that's why I dedicated the fight to him.
Joe, you spoke to me about your nerves the first time around in the first fight against Perez, and you were saying that you had two fighters on the bill that night, and you could always rely on one of them. He's done you proud tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was really nervous going into this one as well. Sometimes you think last time, I heard people saying he had his moment. Has that just gone? And we all expected a better Perez. It was a better Perez. He came, looked stronger. But listen, Anthony sat in the pocket, hit that body. We'd hurt him with a body shot the round previous to that. Yeah, I said to Anthony, if we get the opportunity, I'll hit that body. We're taking the legs away from him here. And I was just a little bit worried that we were going to get a bit marked up a bit too early. But listen, what a success story for UK sport this year. In the space of 12 months, his career finished. Didn't think he'd ever box again, and here he is with a world title. That is one of the success stories of 2015 in UK sport, not just in boxing, but in UK sport. I know championed the Smiths course for the BBC, Team Sports Best, but Anthony Crolla should be up there, at least a nomination for Sports Personality of the Year 2015, with what he's done and what he's been through. It's a fantastic story, and I can't be so much prouder of him that he's been through and to come through. I could sit here talking all night, but I'm just so proud of him. So, listen, it's fantastic.
Andy, what about maybe Terry Flanagan? I mean, you went to school together.
Yeah.
You both world lightweight champions.
Yeah, we could have it on the same field, couldn't we? No, Terry.
He's important in the school play.
No, Terry's a few years younger than me, and but listen, Terry's a great lad. Like I say, got a lot of respect for him, his team. Listen, if it happens, if that's the fight you put forward, I don't mind. We've sort of said if it made business sense, it'd happen. If it makes business sense, then it can happen.
And when you landed the shot, could you tell you weren't going to get back up?
I knew when I'd landed it, was there, and we were just sitting there. We was like counting 6, and he's not going to get up here, you know. And I was just, it was yeah, it's the sweetest body shot I think of through.
How much of the motivation was the first fight, or was it something that you tried to keep back in mind and not like, you know, getting too much?
In training camp, it was a massive motivation. I couldn't get out of my head. Honestly, that's all I could think about from morning. Every morning I would wake up, you know, it sounds cheesy, every morning I wake up, the last thing before bed, it's all about winning this world title and putting that first fight right, because the disappointment of the first fight. But listen, like you say, it drove me massively to achieve that.
Do you feel that Ron is now pretty right? I know you were too nice to say Ron last time.
Yeah,
what we said.
Yeah, he's like you say, it's just one of those things, one of those decisions in boxing that happens. But it makes it all sweeter now being world champion.
How does fighting out traffic sound to you?
It sounds mad. You don't mean with away fans, do you? No,
you won't have to bump in.
No. Listen. That's on a whole new level. Like it's if it ever happened, then it'd be a bit surreal. But for now, like you say, I've just been happy fighting in that arena, like the arena I grew up going to watch the fighters you've mentioned already. So I'll just fight wherever they send me. I'll fight.
Joe, how big of an influence has Joe been on your career? You mentioned a bit about how he changed it.
Honestly, he turned my career around. Joe, I say it now, he's Joe gets a lot of stick off people, but all he cares about is his fighters, and that's why. I mean, he took me on when a lot of people are giving up on me, and there's people out there who paid to watch him tonight who didn't think I was going to do anything, and they've changed their opinions. He's worked hard with me. I think I've done nearly everything I've asked you, Joe, and I've got massive thanks to this man for doing it for me. Like you say, he's turned my career around, which has changed my life now.
Was there a time when you thought of giving up when you lost the penalty, you lost the prize fight?
No, there was after prize fight, I had the Kieran Farrell fight. I thought if I lose that, it's going to be a tough road back. I love the sport, so I never want to say I'd give up, but I was thinking I'll start work on Monday morning if I would have lost that. So it's
a tough fight with Farrell.
it was really tough, like with everything that happened. That sort of overshadowed everything, which was a good fight. But it's been a mad ride. Like I say, that night I was fighting for my career in a nice cold bloody warehouse, and now I've just won a world title in the Manchester Arena.
Nice cold arena.
Yeah.
Joe Ellis spoke about unification fights and stadium fights now. What would you like next, Francis?
Listen, Jorge Linares, that's the one. Everyone knows him over here, the Wolf, Kevin Mitchell, and that's what I'd love. To get Linares over here in Manchester in that arena, WBA, WBC. That's the fight I want. If we can't make Linares in the meantime, well, we'll just have a celebration coming out, first defence, and then we'll have a unification to make a bit of money. Not only that though, I think Manchester tonight now also a bit of history. We've got 3 world champions. I know people say Scott Quiggs from Berwick, so take him. It's the first time Manchester has 2 world champions. 2 world champions at one time. Terry Flanagan and Anthony Crolla, that's a fantastic achievement. We talk about the golden era of Gomez, Brody, Thompson, Hatton. This is the golden era. You've got Tyson Fury next week, beats Klitschko. Amir Khan does something again next year. Absolutely booming Manchester at the moment, and all the young kids coming through. It's just a fantastic time, and just enjoy it. The big Manchester United are back again.
Joe, Callum obviously was back in the gym on Monday after his fight. Beefy was back in on the Wednesday. When's he back in? He's having Christmas off, isn't he?
Well, I don't know, Eddie's got a date January the 30th, so...
If it's up to Joe, he'll be boxing on a Klitschko card.
Yeah, no, listen, he can go off. We changed things in training camp. I didn't want to stress him too much. He knew the pressure that was on him. We didn't need to tell him, and I was just more laid back. I heard a few people saying, Andy thinks you've got a bollocking now. He's waiting for the bollocking, and he never came. And listen, I have to be Mr. Nice, a bit more future in training if he's got to perform like that. But it's a fantastic night. I'm so proud for him, his family, his missus, his young child, and I want to give a special thanks to Eddie Hearn, who's done an absolutely brilliant job getting the rematch with the WBA and then delivering somebody's dream tonight. And I want to thank you very much, Eddie.
Will you have a couple of beers tonight?
We can drink
Try and
Manchester
relax.
Dry tonight, that's all.
Got past his drug test first.
Yeah, no, I don't know, I might have a few.
And I think Johnny Nelson wanted to say something. Johnny, you wanted
Johnny,
to
I
say
think
something.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank God I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, thanks, yeah.
Somebody won that.
Opinions, that's...
Well done, John. Well
Thank you, Johnny.
3 world champions in one gym.
That's right, mate. 3 world
I
champions.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need to mention.
Just for the equaling Carl Sagan's record of Enzo. Well, anyways, you all know it.
Eddie, just in general, but that's like 10 world champions for Britain as well, so they've been as good as this.
No, I mean, also a special mention to Martin Murray tonight. I think everybody had it like a round either way. You know, it's a very close fight, but obviously you've got to win well in Germany. But I really think he can come again, Martin Murray, over here. You know, like he's moved up to super middle, but it's a golden time, and life, sport, business is all about momentum. And that's what we've got in British boxing. So every time someone challenges for a world title, they really fancy, you know, doing it. And I think we're getting more and more opportunities. I think because well, for us anyway, the gates are growing all the time, and the live gates and live revenues are growing, we're able to invest and bring over these fighters. So like, we've brought Perez over twice. The first time was expensive, this time was a bloody fortune. But it doesn't matter because it's all worth it, and we're going to have a great night tonight.